Tonight on WFA Reborn, it's Go, it's Timothy Thatcher, it's a WWE ID Showcase. Let's not waste any more time, let's get to it. We are back with another great episode of WFA Reborn, and what a main event tonight. But first,
introducing first, from the Ohio, weighing in at 218 dozen roses, he is the real-life Cupid, Love Dog.
Love Dog has been a formidable tag team competitor. However, as you can tell, he's been putting in the work. He's been stepping up his game and trying his hand at singles competition. And he's been making a ton of noise. But tonight, perhaps his biggest challenge to date in the form of the It Factor, Scott Reed. Love Dog loves to play a whole lot of games. But with the world watching these ID showcases, this is the ultimate opportunity for Love Dog. And he's looking to take all the attention and put it on himself. And of course, I mentioned his opponent tonight. No slouch. Someone who's helping train the next generation of WWE superstars. And the fan favorite here in the WFA arena. There he is. Scott Reed, I'll say it time and time again because it is true. This man lives, breathes, and bleeds the WFA. He's created this amazing platform so many professional wrestlers have from the New England area and even in Canada, across the border. They're all coming here to showcase their skills to capture the attention of the world. And you can thank this man for that. And the question is it an opportunity for Love Dog? Or is it a punishment to be in the ring with the It Factor? We are gonna find out tonight. There is the bell. We are officially underway. Don't forget our main event, folks. Tonight, it's Gall taking on Timothy Thatcher. It's gonna be a phenomenal contest, an official WWE ID matchup. Scott Reed taking his time there. We know the tactics that Love Dog is willing to resort to walk away with a victory, but Scott Reed has seen it all in his professional career. I'm sure he's more than prepared to tackle Love Dog. Walking up center of the ring, quite obvious who's the stronger of the two in this scenario. Questionable decision to start this one for Love Dog, however, perhaps baiting in the It Factor for one of his dastardly plans. There it is, clean break. Oh, Love Dog tried charging in. Scott Reed grabbing the collar of a tie-up instead. Love Dog looking to perhaps gain the high ground. What's he doing here? Oh no, he fell right into Scott Reed's trap there and ain't nothing but the canvas on that exchange. Like I said, Scott Reed has seen it all in his professional career, and Love Dog is going to need to step up his game tonight if he plans on tackling the It Factor and walking away with the W here.
You think you're strong? Let's test that heart.
Love Dog Kissing the biceps, asking for a test of strength. You gotta wonder what is going on in the brain of Doug here tonight. He's asking to lock horns with the massive frame of Scott Reed staring at him. With one hand, look at that, one hand, able to take down Love Doug. And wait a minute there, check those tights, official. Oh, going for the rose petals. Scott Reed sees it coming. Knew exactly what he was walking into with Love Doug here tonight. And there they go. As the petals fall, Love Doug's chances are closing in and diminishing. Oh, wait a minute here. Love Doug bringing it back to an even playing field and stomping the boot of Scott Reed. Now ducking the clothesline. Love Doug with the go-behind waistlock applied. Missing his short clothesline, but in comes Scott Reed on the flying forearm. And here we go, the pace quickens, and Scott Reed can bring that pace despite his size. In for a ton of trouble is Love Doug as he just eats a hip toss in the center of the ring and walks right back into trouble with the deep arm drag, courtesy of the It Factor. And he's not done yet because he just did a drop kick for dessert. Man, Scott Reed fired up tonight, shooting Love Doug off the ropes, and back body drop. He goes for the ride. Man, Love Doug does not know what he signed up for here tonight, I think. Look at the ropes, though. Double axe handle. Does a little bit of damage, but he's going to need to do a lot more than that. And Love Doug second-guessing his decision of taking up this matchup, I bet now. And oh, is this the end here? Scott Reed has him up. Oh my goodness, crucifix position, but Love Doug using those ropes to his advantage, hooking his legs to the top rope, getting out of dodge, getting out of danger, and wait a minute there, look at that. Taking advantage of a rare mistake from Scott Reed, able to take him to the outside of the ring. And now Love Doug, right into the ribs, and now coming off with a boot to the chest, and Scott Reed for the first time down on this mat. And now it's up to Love Doug to take advantage here. Cover, count, high stack, but only a 2 count. Love Doug catching his breath, but he's got to catch his composure here, get a game plan going. He's got Scott Reed on the ropes. Now he needs to keep the assault going, needs to keep moves coming, needs to keep Scott Reed down on the mat. And that's exactly what it looks like he's doing. Coming off the ropes now. Oh! Guillotining him across that middle rope, and now to the nose, the bridge of the nose to Scott Reed. Water your eyes. Blur your vision a little bit. Couple of rose petals left in the trunks. However, it's going to take more than that as he just back suplexes the massive Scott Reed. And Love Doug feels confident right now. I don't know if he should be. Oh, wait a minute there. You saw Scott Reed reaching, but Love Doug getting out of dodge and capitalizing. Dropping the fist Memphis style. Dude! Scott Reed again kicking out. Love Doug's got to stop playing these mind games. They are not working. Instead, he's got to focus on his ground game here. And keep Reed down. Keep going for those pins. Keep dropping fists. Keep dropping knees. Keep dropping your feet. Like that double stomp there. And keep going for these quick covers. And maybe, just maybe, you'll get lucky enough to put him away for a quick 3 count. Now, as with the ground and pound game, here we go. Mounted position right on top. And Reed is trying to block it with his massive forearm. However, Doug peppering him with some shots. Now Love Doug has Reed in position in the corner here. Oh, hip attack and a big one. That'll rock Scott Reed. As he now desperately tries to create some distance. Oh, but again, coming in with another hip attack. I'm not sure how much he got of that one. But again, has Scott Reed where he wants him right now on the ropes, but can he keep him there? Oh, Irish whip backfired. Scott Reed got all the distance he needed to capitalize here. Oh, he had a second bouquet of rose petals, and Love Doug coming up and walking right in to a massive power slam from the It Factor. And now Scott Reed closing in as Love Doug is in trouble. Look out. Oh, going for the spear, missed, and man, did he ever eat that turnbuckle. This could be it too. The high stack 3-0. Reed able to kick out with authority. And Love Doug thought that was his opportunity, thought that was his moment, but none to it, not yet. Scott Reed still very much in this thing, despite being in the amount of trouble that he's in. eating turnbuckle after turnbuckle, returning a receipt though to Love Dog, who is looking to capitalize once again. Bulldog, no. Oh, there's the spear out of nowhere. Cover, count, 2 count only. Love Dog digging deep and getting that right shoulder up and off the canvas. Again, ladies and gentlemen, just moments away, WWE ID matchup. It's Gall taking on Timothy Thatcher. You're not going to want to miss it. You're not going to want to miss this. I thought Love Dog was going for a ride there. Instead, stepping over, back up to his feet. Scott Reed, though, waiting in the wings, has him. Oh, no. Love Dog fighting out of it with those knees. He had his homework done, had that move scouted. Coming in with a sliced bread, center of the ring. Cover, count. 3, that is it. My goodness, what did we just see here? The cleanest win I think I've ever seen the man pull off in singles action. Love Dog with a massive win. I mentioned he's been putting in the work, but my goodness, a shocking upset here in the WFA tonight. And the sky is the limit for Love Dog after a victory like that. Folks, the WFA comes to you from Concord, New Hampshire each and every month. If you want to catch us live, because you're in the New England area, there's only one way to do it. Catch the following video to see when we're live next. It is main event time, folks, and the former WFA champion is here. Impressive physique as always. Gall defeated Mosh Pit after his multi-year reign. However, WWE was a call-in, signed him as an ID prospect, and since then Gall vanished, refused to defend the championship, so he was stripped of it, but he is back here tonight with WWE officials in his presence to show off everything he's learned. However, Gall loves to flex, Gall loves to showboat, but tonight he is in for the dirtiest fight of his life in the form of fellow WWE ID superstar Timothy Thatcher. Hopefully he's done his homework and knows what he's in for here tonight. Massive matchup, massive main event, as always here in the WFA. And the fans were excited when they heard this match announced. Let me tell you, Timothy Thatcher has a reputation. NXT, PWG, Progress Wrestling, RevPro, WXW, Noah. He is the longest reigning Evolve champion in its independent iteration. Timothy Thatcher is a bruiser to the bone, and he is going to bring all the hurt to Gall here tonight. And the WFA audience has been waiting to see Gall eat his words, and if there's one man in the pro wrestling scene to do it, Timothy Thatcher is that man, and I am excited to see exactly how this match unfurls, a stark contrast in styles.
Take off my medals, Dom.
As we see the introductions.
It's actually free medals! It's free medals!
Oh man, get your head in the game. Do you know who's in the ring with you?
The following contest is a WWE ID Showcase match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first in the corner to my left, from Mount Olympus.
Oh yeah!
Entering the ring
is Gall. My goodness. He is mint-condition. There's no doubt about that.
His opponent in the corner to my right from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 228 pounds, Timothy Thatcher!
An absolute stud in the ring. When that bell goes, this man will break you down. And with a grin on his face like we're seeing here tonight, that is very much in the future of Gall. Here we go. Gall, the look on his face, very hesitant to step in there with Gall to lock horns. I mean, Gall knows the fundamentals of the game, but Thatcher's ground game, Thatcher's wrestling ability is on an entirely different level. He is in there to hurt you, Gall, and he very much knows it, judging by the wincing, by the worry on his face. First collar elbow tie up, and we see Thatcher immediately with a nerve hold, switching to the hammerlock very quickly, applying it very tight, not allowing Gall much room to be able to escape as he looks now to muscle Gall down to the mat. However, Gall finding that escape, top wrist lock now up over the head of Timothy Thatcher. Great form by Gall, no doubt about it, but you know Thatcher has 1,000 escapes for a situation like this that he has done time and time again. And here we go, stepping through, up behind with the hammerlock once again, looking to really hurt the shoulder, the arms, the moneymakers of Gall. But oh, look at that, hooking the leg. Gall, he's a thinking man, no doubt about it. But Thatcher, once again, you put him in something, he knows 1,000 ways out of it, as he now begins to contort the elbow, the arm, the fingers of Gall, who desperately backs Thatcher into the corner. But Thatcher knows he's got 5 seconds, knows he has that count, and uses it at his disposal to again manipulate the joints, the fingers, the bones of Gall. And again, trapping that arm, no room for escape, bringing Gall right down onto his stomach. And Gall is in a ton of trouble now. Oh, look at the boot on the face. As he begins to have his way with Gall, he has the arm bending those fingers back. And while you're worried about your fingers breaking, he's contouring the elbow, working on that rotator cuff. As the crowd demands Thatcher break those fingers, and maybe he just did there with that maneuver. Gall writhing in pain, and you love to see it. We have seen Gall stoop to some low tactics here in the WFA, breaking a glass vase over Mosh Pit's skull to earn himself a title shot to guarantee himself championship victory. And now he meets his maker in the form of Timothy Thatcher here, who once again has that arm trapped, not letting Gall go anywhere as Gall resorts to strikes to try to break the hold as he rocks the jaw of Timothy Thatcher. But you don't want to get into a striking game with this man either. Oh, solid European uppercut sends Gall flying to the other side of the ring. Begging for the ropes to save him, but Thatcher, there is no escape. That bell has rung and this match is official. Here we go, Irish whip. Thatcher sending Gall into the buckle, coming out in a large hip toss. Gall goes flying, sent to the ring, first cover of the match. Only a 1 count though. Thatcher again, no wasted motion, trapping the arm, bringing Gall back down to the canvas. Armbar applied, trapping the shoulder as well. Gall though muscling his way out of that one. His physique came into plan there. Body slamming Thatcher, followed up by a boot. But now Gall has to keep that going. He has to keep, there we go, driving those boots into Thatcher, trying to keep him down. His arms are free, and the first thing he wants to do is flex. Is this man for real? The man thinks he's a bona fide superstar even before WWE signed him. Now I'm sure that contract has just gone to his head. However, Thatcher is going to slap it out of him. He has that ankle pick now. Gall looking to escape, desperately using any and all parts of his body, but Thatcher, uh-oh. Tying up the ankles now, deep lock. No, now picking at the bridge of the nose of Gall to stretch him in his spine. Now turning him over. This is a position you do not want to be in. Those knees being driven into your spine, into your ribs. You cannot breathe the way you're folded backwards. Thatcher driving the win, driving the energy out of Gall, and now grounding him with a front headlock. Gall, though, able to escape, driving his knee into the spine and arm of Timothy Thatcher. Oh, another hard boot now into the clavicle. And Gall resorting desperately to a striking game. Setting Thatcher into the ropes. What was that? Devastating. Making him eat those steel cables. And now Gall bringing it to the outside, hoping perhaps that this game goes better than how things have started for him. And this crowd with nothing but disdain for their former champion, as Timothy Thatcher, for the first time in this matchup, in trouble, folks. Gall resorting to some dirty tactics, but they are working, and right now Gall is very much in the driver's seat of this thing. But for how long is Thatcher? With some desperate kicks, trying to take Gall off his game, but Gall now seeing the kind of fight that he has to bring to this matchup. And oh, Thatcher again with a kick. Thatcher, a thinking man's wrestler. You see him now with that look on his face. Oh, as he just gets the oxygen driven out of him with that knee. But Thatcher can take the punishment, and while he's taking that punishment, he's thinking up his next game plan, thinking of a strategy, thinking, is this the opening? Is this the opportunity I need to get back in the driver's seat? Oh, how about that? Nice suplex on Timothy Thatcher. And now, instead of going for the cover, showboating, doing the push-ups. Now what's next? You gonna flex? Are you gonna flex? No, yeah, you better go back to work. Driving now both legs into the sternum of Gall. And you see him. He's hurting, but he's still there, very much in the fight, not laying it up. We got a cover, but Timothy Thatcher giving him nothing to work with on that pinfall attempt. And a European uppercut. If anything, the assault from Gall is waking up Timothy Thatcher. I said he's a bruiser to the bone, and I think we're about to see why. Oh, what a stiff shot to the sternum. Oh, working on those ribs and the chest that are perfectly sculpted. He will not be in mint condition after this. Beautiful double underhook, suplex, got a cover. 2 in. No, Gall able to kick out somehow. Timothy Thatcher closing in. Returning receipts now on Gall, driving that knee into Gall's spine. And oh, there's a second one. A little high up in the ribs that one was. And now mounted position on top of Gall. Back to the arm now. Interestingly, he has the right arm now. Trying to break the fingers once again of Gall. I'm sure everyone was lining up to tell Thatcher of the sins, the dirty deeds committed by Gall, and what the crowd wanted to see here tonight. Thatcher took notes and is obliging to what everybody wants. And now has Gall picked up another solid European cut. However, Gall shoving him off, looking to create some distance. Thatcher, though, picking up speed. Sunset flip. Is he going to get Gall over? Oh, no. Come on. Takes any chance he can to flex, and nobody is impressed by it. What I am impressed about, though, is by his grit. He's still very much in this thing. However, for how much longer? Turnaround. A solid slap across the mug of Gall, but he capitalized with a clothesline. And now raining down once again with those right hands, driving the boot, back to the striking game, back to what worked earlier in this matchup. However, he's gonna need to put Thatcher away as we now see blood, perhaps busted open lip of Timothy Thatcher from those strikes. And now, driving down an elbow, but right into the waiting wings of Thatcher, found an opening and drove a clubbing blow to the chest. However, Gall now really going to work on that knee. But man, you really got to do your homework on Thatcher. Desperately going back to work on that leg. Hoping to keep Thatcher on the ground, but Thatcher very comfortable, as you can see on that canvas. Looking to grab a hold, to grab of anything, to get back in control of this thing. But oh, how's about that knee DT, courtesy of Gall. He's looking pretty good in this thing. As of right now, anyways. He has him up. Back suplex, dumping Thatcher into the canvas. And now Gall, prime position here for a cover. Leg is hooked. But no, Thatcher says, no way, not yet, man. I've got way more left in the tank. You're gonna have to do a lot more than that to hurt me, to put me away, to defeat me. Thatcher again with those strikes, but Gall trading back and forth. You gotta respect the striking game of Gall here tonight against Timothy Thatcher. But Thatcher looking for submission, looking to punish, looking to hurt Gall. And oh, German suplex! Timothy Thatcher just got dumped on the back of his shoulders. Seems to be really hurt that time. And Gall perhaps seizing out the opportunity. He's found his moment. He's picked his spot. But can he put Timothy Thatcher away? Got the chin lock firmly applied, not slipping underneath. Give it to Gall, not taking any shortcuts right now on this hold, at least not yet. The referee in prime position here to scout Thatcher to see if he's ready to give it up. But I think we all know Timothy Thatcher well. There is no quit in this man. He finds a clubbing blow now to the midsection to break hold. And again, trapping that arm. He has a plan. He knows exactly how he wants to put away Gall. And will do so by any and all means, driving him in with that arm wrench. Face first into the canvas, and Gall got knocked through a loop there. Doesn't know where he is. Thatcher coming in though. Oh! Belly to belly suplex drags him right back to the center of the ring. Thatcher, can he swing his body over? Here we go, leg hook, cover, count in. Oh, Gall with the left shoulder up. Just the shoulder though. Gall is on Dream Street, and that's exactly where Timothy Thatcher wants him. Oh! Gotta love those European uppercuts. Now hammerlock, tying up Gall so he can deliver a strike. Now has that butterfly double underhook again. Gall saying, not this time. Gall knows he's in trouble, trying to put up that fight. Fireman's carry position. Thatcher able to escape though. Oh, another European uppercut. Coming in, Gall now. Oh, wait a minute. Thatcher countered the tilt-a-whirl into the headlock takedown. Again, trapping the arm. Gall able to escape. Booting Thatcher away, creating some distance, trying to clothesline Thatcher though. Oh, wait a minute. Gall dropping out. Blue Thunder 2. And no. Timothy Thatcher digging deep as he always does. And Gall has got to be wondering, what is it gonna take? Do I have what it takes? Can I get a massive victory here tonight against this bruiser? Against this brute? Against this lethal machine who is trying to kill me? Timothy Thatcher traps the arm, there it is. Armbar applied, center of the ring. Gall is in all the trouble there. It's a tap out. Timothy Thatcher had a plan, and it was executed perfectly. Folks, if you enjoyed this one, make sure you subscribe because next week, Gabby Forza, yes, Gabby Forza challenging for the Women's Championship and the Men's Heavyweight Championship on the line as well. Channing Thomas gets a rematch against superfan John Austin. Great to see Timothy Thatcher here in the WFA Arena, though. We thank you all for joining us. We hope to see you next week. We'll catch you next time. The bell rings.